because she had a reason she had to win. So the woman cautiously called her relatives. She had just started to ask for money when her relative cut her off. She was even humiliated. And worse, her aunt, afraid she would ask for money, went so far as to deny being related to her. Seeing this, John's wife, Anna, laughed at her without restraint. She mocked that both she and the man were just from the countryside and had no business competing with her. Facing Anna's ridicule, the woman still refused to quit. Helpless, she turned to the man for help. She hoped he would borrow money from his friends. The man instantly grew anxious. He still hadn't figured out how to keep his identity hidden. Seeing him hesitate like this, the woman grabbed his phone directly, but to her surprise, she saw Tom's name on the screen. Everyone was stunned. After all, Tom was the richest man in the country. How could he possibly know some farmer from the countryside? Just as the woman was about to call Tom, the man quickly stopped her. He claimed he wasn't close to Tom and begged her not to borrow money from him. The woman was puzzled. She questioned her boyfriend directly. If you're not close to Tom, why are there so many calls between you two? Seeing how nervous he looked, she grew even more suspicious and called Tom right away. Meanwhile, Tom, upon receiving the call from the man, was extremely excited, and when he heard the woman wanted to borrow money, he didn't even let her finish explaining. He immediately assumed she wanted $1 billion and agreed without a moment's hesitation. He said that in 10 minutes he would arrive with the money. He even ignored his assistant's attempts to stop him and canceled his upcoming meetings on the spot. At that moment, the woman hung up. She still couldn't believe it. She had clearly only meant to borrow $100,000. So she asked the man, "Is your friend really Tom, the richest man?" But before the man could explain, Anna burst into wild laughter because she thought it was all just an act. She mocked that he was just a poor farmer. How could he possibly be friends with the richest man? And she urged the woman to quit quickly. The woman was furious. Just as she was about to argue with Anna, she was interrupted by another woman. It turned out to be her mother, Jessica. She had come to take her daughter away because she too believed the man was useless and that participating in this competition would only bring her shame. But the woman refused once again and revealed her reason for competing. It turned out that Jessica had told her that if she wanted to marry the man, she had to give her $1 million, and the prize for winning this competition was exactly $1 million. The man finally realized why she was so determined to compete. It was all for him. He immediately decided that from now on, he would no longer hide his identity. So he declared loudly to everyone that his friend really was Tom, the richest man. Jessica didn't believe it. She still tried to drag her daughter away. She even wanted to marry her daughter off to a 40-year-old cripple just for money. The man condemned Jessica, saying she was destroying her daughter's life just for money. The man was disgusted by Jessica's greed. He despised it. He directly revealed his true identity to everyone. He was the sole heir of the #1 company, and he told everyone that Tom would be arriving any moment. Right then, the doors to the hall swung open. A dozen bodyguards walked in carrying $1 billion, stunning the entire crowd.